Welcome to Monster Hunter World Iceborne. It's Abyss, and in this video today, I'm going to show you how to measure the large gold crown for Glavenus. Now remember to hit that like button and subscribe to help support the channel. Alright, so with this particular monster, you want to grab some red pits so we can throw them around the map and redirect the monster where we want to go. Now running up to it real quick, on the right leg, you can easily see that spike is above your head. If you see that, then it's definitely worth taking the extra time, getting some measurements, and possibly defeating the monster. Alright, so checking out the right leg, you can see that spike right there coming out of the back of the joint. You want that to be above your hunter's head, and you want a good sized gap like it shows in this picture right here. If it is, then it's definitely on the larger side. Now I favor the right side, so I'm going to show you some extra pictures of this. Now you can see that spike is well above my head with a gap in between it. So here's another side look of it. There's a bigger gap between my head and the spike. That's exactly what we're looking for. Now one more look at it and you can see that there's a gap between my head and the spike. Now it's time to throw a shock trap down on the right leg, and before I even do it, you can tell that I can fit underneath that leg without even touching the top of it. So that's a good sign right there. So in a shock trap, when it's in the high point, you can tell that your hunter's head is just basically going into the leg, but you can see how high that spike is. Now this is a low version, and it looks like your head is just underneath that spike for the right leg. Now it's time to check out the left leg. Now this spike is definitely lower on the left side versus the right. It might not show it in this picture, but the very next one I'm going to show you, you'll notice that your hunter's head will be going up to the spike. Now it is different with the left leg, which we're on right now, versus the right leg. The right leg, you want that spike to be above your head. Alright, so now it's time to throw down a shock trap for the left leg, and you'll notice that your hunter's head is just going into that top part of the leg. Now this is when the leg stretches up, and you can see how tall that leg actually is. And then I'll show you after the shock trap, and you'll notice that you're just where the spikes are on the back of the leg. Now since I favor the right leg, I'm going to show you some extra pics, and this is exactly what we're looking for. You want a big gap above your head before it even hits the spike. If you're seeing this, then it's definitely on the larger side, and it's worth taking the extra time, getting some measurements, and possibly defeating the monster. And again, you can see there's a good gap above my head before it reaches the spike on the right leg. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel, and I will see you next time.